This year, we are going to be releasing our game Misc, A Tiny Tale, a 3D platformer all about a tiny robot helping others. Now this has been a really big journey for us as a small studio, so today I wanted to highlight 10 things to look forward to in our game. Let's begin! Now in this game you play as Buddy, a 3 centimeter tall robot. The world you explore is post-human, which means you'll be running across everyday objects such as rulers, jars, tools, boxes, and many, many more. Now running around this world isn't just fun, it's also really cozy. The gameplay in Misc is pretty chill and forgiving. We really wanted it to be something everybody can experience. And more than anything, we wanted just simply running around as a little robot guy to be fun within itself. Watching him wobble as you sprint around, being able to do some really impressive jumps, and making your way through the secrets in the environment was key to the game. No world is worth exploring without a good variety, and Misc definitely has that. Throughout your journey, you'll make your way to different villages that have different environments. You'll start off in the Garden Village, a familiar environment that looks like it's just come out of your backyard. And as you progress through the story, you'll go to places such as a forest, a snowy shed, a desert, and even a musical meadow. We really challenged ourselves to make something fun to explore in each of these environments, and seeing them from this sort of remnants of the past perspective was really fun. Of course, in our game you're going to be meeting so many different characters. Each of these robots are made of a different miscellaneous item. You'll find robots made out of bells, lights, hammers, gravy boats, and all sorts of everyday objects. Now it's really fun to not only meet these characters, but also hear them for the first time too. They all talk with our unique, made-up language, and I think seeing them express themselves and seeing how each of them has their own little quirk is really fun. Each character has their own issue that you can help them with, and their own little story as well. And my hope is, by the end of the game, you'll have at least a few characters you really connect with. We've made each character's story based off experiences we've had in our lives, so I think it's something that people are definitely going to relate to. Whether it's helping a robot dog find its lost toy, or uniting two secret lovers. There's lots of characters to discover, and I can't wait for you to meet all of them. Now of course, this game at its heart is a collectathon, which means there are a ton of goodies to collect. At the start of the game, a giant explosion in the distance sends a bunch of stuff flying everywhere, including the 10 golden cogs you'll find in each level. Some of them might be hidden in the land, and others might be hidden through a trade or solving a puzzle. There's small, medium, and large trash pieces you'll find scattered throughout the land. And if you grab a brush, you can use it to clean different piles of mess you encounter. Of course, there's lots of coins everywhere, so be sure to pick them up on your journey, as well as lost items that you might be able to retrieve for a character. Putting this all together, there is no shortage of fun items to collect on your adventure. Now, part of the fun of helping these characters is seeing the different interactions they have. By helping a bird robot find their wings, you can actually get them to fly for the first time. Helping that dog robot I mentioned earlier actually lets you pet them. And as you help each character, you're really going to be able to use these interactions to help you progress throughout the world. This will let you unlock brand new paths and really let you see how you've influenced and helped the world around you. I think it's really fun as you walk around the level, you can really start to see the influence you've had. Now of course, throughout your adventure, there's lots of puzzles to discover. This can be as simple as unlocking doors, discovering new pathways, and my favorite, the slot-based puzzles. This involves finding an item in the environment and actually picking it up and putting it in a slot. It really encourages exploration and discovery. There's always something new to do around every corner. Now, of course, some of these puzzles also help the characters in the world, so it can be really fun to see how they change things throughout the story. In each village, you'll find a pipe with a mysterious character, Gus. This weird raccoon robot is all about challenging the player. Now, the good thing is, these challenges are completely optional. Now, for the completionists and the people who really want to test their skills, they're a great challenge. Most of them focus on the fundamentals of platforming, with moving objects, rotating blocks, disappearing platforms, and challenging jumps. But of course, there's also puzzles mixed in. And here's the catch, you have to complete it in one go. Anytime you fall down, you will reset from the start. Along with your brush, you also have a weapon, a safety pin. Of course, this keeps you safe, but it also lets you interact with the world around you. You can use it to swing and cut grass, which sometimes have hidden coins in them. You'll discover wind-up enemies throughout your adventure, and you can use this safety pin to attack them. You can also use this pin to hit objects and solve puzzles. It becomes a really satisfying tactile way of interacting with the world. Now, I've really tried to make this game quite a flexible experience. There's a lot of things in the game that are actually optional. So for example, the main collectible you need in each chapter are the golden cogs. There are 10 in each village, but you actually only need 8 to progress. There are the underground challenges that completionists can do, but you also don't need to do them to finish the level. And out of those 8 cogs, you can really pick and choose which challenge and which character you really want to interact with. It lets everybody explore the game at their own pace. You can also return to a chapter after completing it and pick up right where you left off, meaning you can jump right back in and grab any missing items. This means you can talk to characters you didn't get a chance to finish their dialogue, or just explore different parts of the environment you might not have had time to. Now, we've worked really hard in bringing to life the pre-rendered cinematics in the game. They're a fun way to explore the story and really dive into the action.
A small community prospered in this garden village for a long time. Home it was to them. But that's the thing about home, it can warp your view of the world around you. And that's exactly what began to trouble Bag Boy.
I think with the music and narration, it really brings a cinematic feel to the game. And it's a great way to reward the player with a little break at the end and an exciting start to a new chapter. At the heart of our game, it's all about celebrating difference. And throughout your journey, you'll really discover a story with heart, something we've written from our perspective of being a little bit different. Each character you talk to has their own issue and their own difference, and all of it really ties into the greater picture. Especially discovering the relationship between Buddy and Bag Boy and their kind of friendship. I hope it's something that really touches people. And the few people we've had playtest our whole game so far have really come away with a deep connection to the characters and world. I really wanted this to be a heartwarming story that connects with people and resonates with them. And while I can't share much beyond that, I really hope you can feel the love and heart that we've put into our story, our characters, and our world. And I can't wait for you guys to experience it yourself.
Come with me, let's go out in the sun. We're miscellaneous, so let's lend a hand to help everyone. We're free to be like this.
So with that, those are just 10 things to look forward to in Misc. Of course, this is just a small slice of what there is to the game. We're working hard every day to make this the best experience it can be, so please stay tuned to find out when the game releases. If you haven't already, please consider adding it to your wishlist on Steam. This will give you a notification when the game is out, and it really helps us reach more people with our game. And if you've got any friends or family that you think would really enjoy this game, please consider sending this video to them. There's lots more to share this year, so stay tuned. Until next time, bye!